Hello, hello, hello. Roger Waters news. Yay. I bet you're pleased, aren't you? No? Just... Well, actually, I'm going to do two stories, if I can remember what they were. Can I remember what they are? No, I can't. Oh dear, I should have actually got everything queued up. But, yeah, you'll be happy to know that Roger Waters, you know, that guy, that guy, is releasing the lockdown sessions on vinyl and CD. Yeah. That would cheer everybody up, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know if you realise, but during the lockdown, who remembers the lockdown? Does anyone remember the lockdown? There's that thing called COVID, and everyone was like locked down. Well, during that time, many artists got together and recorded music and did, like, I don't know, what do you call them? Zoom things. And so did Roger Waters. Yeah, which is curious because he was supposed to be bringing out his version of Dark Side of the Moon. Do you remember? Well, anyway, the lockdown sessions is coming out on CD and vinyl. It looks like... wait a minute, let me just get the... I should have got the artwork and dragged it in sooner. It looks like that. Oh god, it's too big. Wait a minute, let me just live... This is what they want. Like, I can make it fly around. Watch this. Ready? Look, I'm gonna go. Whoop! Look at that. That's like 1980s special effects. Quantel. Yeah, it's called the Lockdown Sessions, and it's him doing old stuff, old songs. Yeah, it's an EP. It's an EP. There's Mother, Two Suns in the Sunset, Rira, The Gunner's Dream, The Bravery of Being Out of Range, and Comfortably Numb 2022. Is that a preview of the album? So yeah, basically it's an EP. And it's... I don't know. So like I said, you can get it on vinyl and CD. The vinyl, again, there's various prices for the vinyl. The most expensive at the moment is £29 from Amazon. The cheapest is £25 from Rough Trade. I'll put a link to the Amazon because it might go down. That is for the vinyl. Remember, it's an EP. 25 quid for an EP. And the CD isn't much cheaper either. It's £13.99 for the CD, which is, again, it seems a bit excessive for an EP. I remember when EPs were cheap. Who remembers when EPs were cheap? I do, but it was a long time ago. So yeah, that's something for you to look forward to, isn't it? But it's interesting because next month is May. This is April, for that dates the video. That's when his re-recording of Dark Side of the Moon was due out. But it doesn't look like it's coming. We're getting that instead. I wonder what's happened. I wonder what is going on. So that's an interesting story, or not. I've got a second story, and it involves AI. I saw this. This is Peter Gabriel. He was in that band, you know. He's doing this competition with Stability AI, and the idea is he wants you to no, don't want to do that. That will get me copyright claimed. You can create a video to one of his songs using the AI, apparently, and you can choose any of the songs from IO, the album that isn't out yet, and you can choose one of his other videos as well. I kind of looked into it, but then it asked me to go and look on a Discord server, and I went on a Discord server, and then I realised I'm 52 years old and I kind of lost the will to live. But then it got interesting. There was a bit of a backlash. There was a backlash against this competition. I did not know this, but apparently there is. And Gabriel actually put out a statement yesterday dealing with this backlash. Here you go. Here is the statement. And again, it covers copyright and whatnot. Again, it's a very sensible. You can go and read it. It's a very sensible statement. He's just basically saying that AI is like a new tool, and we need to keep an eye on it and whatnot. And he doesn't, and copyright should be protected and whatnot. It's all that usual stuff. But it seems that people aren't too happy with this competition. Now, again, you're allowed to choose 6 songs from IO, Playing for Time, they're called Panopticon. You can also use Sledgehammer and Don't Give Up to create an AI generated video inspired by the music. Again, this is the first reply. Again, I'm just looking at some of the replies on Twitter. A slap in the face to every artist out there. It's unethical, sickening. Delete this tweet. I mean, I didn't really think of it as that of a problem. So yeah, massive backlash from Peter Gabriel fans against Peter Gabriel adopting AI. Now again, you've got to remember who Peter Gabriel is. He's a guy, again, he says it in his statement, he was fascinated with computers and sampling and whatnot, and everything that's come along. Technology fascinates him, and he sees this as another technological tool. And I do too. I've used AI on a couple of my CD designs recently. And you can use AI without infringing anyone's copyright, especially if you're clever and you know there are ways of creating things without, I don't know, ripping off other people. But remember, art can be transformative, so you can take somebody's work and transform it. Look at it. Look at the pop artists of the 50s and 60s. With what they used to do with collages and the Campbell's soup tins. You could see it could be an extension of that, couldn't it? Really, but yeah. So poor old Pete had to put out a statement, explaining himself, because his fans aren't as, I don't know, open-minded and progressive as they say they are. Who'd have thunk it, eh? And I've noticed that the internet has made people incredibly stupid and reactionary. And poor old Pete, he got the rough end of it. He got the sharp end of the stick this time. And yeah, you should go through. Again, these people are just absolutely throwing their toys out the pram. About this. It's amazing how people have just been totally and utterly disappointed by Peter Gabriel. And I don't get it, because I'd expect Peter Gabriel to embrace AI and ask his fans to use it to stoke the fires of their imagination. So there you go. 2 stories there for you. Roger Waters releasing his lockdown songs for you, the lockdown sessions. Will you be buying it? Let me know in the comments section below. But more importantly, Peter Gabriel and the AI controversy. What do you think of AI? Look, I'm pretending I really care. What do you think of AI? Please tell me in the comment box below. Again, I think personally, I think you can use it as it's a tool, and you can use it as a jumping off point. But do you think AI will take over? No, because there's one thing it lacks, and that's humanity. You can't simulate humanity in the creative process quite yet. Anyway, thank you for watching. 2 news stories for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Prog on.